Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking all about ARK 2. Things are getting quite exciting now because we are getting closer and closer to be finding out so much more about ARK 2 from its release date, all of that stuff, hopefully some gameplay, and it's all meant to be coming up very, very soon. There was actually some pictures that came out on Twitter recently. We don't know whether they're true or not, but I'm just going to show you guys them in today's video. So I don't know if they're official or not, but I am pretty much 92% sure that that is ARK 2 is going to be at this game showcase anyway. But we're just going to talk through it in today's video. I really cannot wait for it. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, make sure to smash that like button if you do enjoy and get some news. Subscribe if you're new if you don't want to miss out on all of your daily ARK videos. And let's get in with this. So if you haven't seen what this is yet, I'm sure some of you have because I've made a video on it talking about this and I will be streaming it as well. There is the Xbox and Bethesda Game Show 2022. It starts, it's live Sunday, the 12th of June at 6 p.m. BST. You can watch it on my channel, as I mentioned. It's on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok. There's lots of stuff going on for it. I don't think they've actually released any schedule or anything at the moment because it still is a couple of weeks away, but it's going to be fantastic. And it's not just going to be ARK 2. There's going to be other games there, and obviously I'll talk about those a little bit later on. So ARK 2 was obviously first announced all the way back December 14th, 2020, when Xbox announced that ARK 2 is coming to the Xbox Series X as a console launch exclusive. This was at the Game Awards, which I can't believe was December 2020 now, I need to say 2022. And it was where they said Studio Wildcard took their next dinosaur-sized step with the ARK franchise and thrilled the world by announcing ARK 2. Obviously, it was shown and it arrives, it still says here on the Xbox website that some of the trailer showcases some of the features and gameplay fans can expect when it arrives on the Xbox Series X console launch exclusive in 2022. So I don't know whether this is still going to happen, but that's where this is going to help us out because we'll get some sort of idea. The only worry I have at this is if we get the gameplay, but no release date. And I just feel like considering it's, at the end, coming up to the end of May now, 2022, we do kind of need some form of release date. And ARK 1's final 3 DLCs coming out in June as well. So there won't be that much to expect coming up to at the end of ARK 1, apart from events and maybe, and there's a new dino obviously coming. So this photo was going around on Twitter at the moment, and from this, it was basically this is like Xbox owns 4 first-party exclusives coming this year, 100% confirmed. We know that. A game called Scorn, ARK 2, Stalker, and Warhammer Darktide. And it says all of them will be present at the Xbox and Bethesda event. And there was this photo, not very good quality, but it said still confirmed for 2022 and Games Pass. You've got Warhammer there, you've got ARK 2, that game called Stalker, and Scorn. So I can't right now work out whether this is real. This may, because anyone can make up these photos. Anyone can say this is confirmed. But I do think that's quite interesting to have these things flying around right now. Just look at Vin Diesel there, ARK 2. And do you know what? The main thing that we got from this is how amazing it will be if ARK 2 comes straight to Games Pass. I'm hoping that it does, because that means you'll be able to, if you pay for Games Pass, then you'll get it for free. But in my head, I'm kind of thinking, are Wildcard going to miss out on those sales? I don't know. When a game gets released and comes straight out on the Xbox Games Pass, I don't know how the money side works, because obviously I don't work in game development and I don't release games. I'm sure there might be some of you watching this video right now that knows a little bit more and can share some of that information in the comment section down below. But I think it'll be brilliant for fans to just get ARK 2 straight on the Games Pass, and that'd be fantastic. If it doesn't, it will definitely come to the Games Pass at some point. That's why this might end up getting confirmed for Games Pass, but not come straight away. I don't know what Wildcard are planning on doing, because they normally get their money from the, with ARK 1 when they release a DLC, and they're not doing any more paid DLCs for ARK 1, which means the money's got to come from ARK 2. So maybe there's some sort of big deal that a game gets financially from Microsoft, which means it can come straight to Games Pass. I suppose we'll be finding that all at the Xbox and Bethesda Game Show. Let me know what games you are looking forward for this. Is it mainly ARK 2? Is it a bunch of other games? I'm sure there'll be so much other stuff. Halo Infinite was the game that was announced and gameplay was shown at the last one in 2021, and a few other ones came with that as well. So it's going to be so exciting. So as you can see again, the ARK franchise has a long storied history with the Xbox community. ARK Survival Evolved was a console launch exclusive in the Xbox Game Preview program, which this wasn't like Games Pass, you still had to pay for it. It was cheaper, that was the difference. When it was in the Xbox Game Preview program in December 2015, it was only about £25, which is probably like maybe like 28, maybe it was like $28. I can't exactly remember because it was about 7 years ago now. This is the day I literally bought it for the first time, gaining valuable feedback from Xbox One players along the way before launching in full release August 2017. When the Xbox One X launched in November 2017, it was one of the first Xbox One X enhanced titles. Then in January 2019, the Xbox Game Pass members joined the ARK community, then gained access to Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction DLC. ARK Survival Evolved is also one of the first titles to be optimized for the Series X. So this is the one thing here that's different because I don't know. I know because back when it was first came out on Xbox, it wasn't a console. I know it wasn't on PS4 straight away, but there wasn't like a big exclusive thing. And you know, ARK over the years has grown to become such a popular game and loved by so many people, and that's going to be the difference when with ARK 2, because it's got such a following now, so many people behind it, such as Vin Diesel, the animated series. They're growing and growing and growing, and that's why I believe that there's going to be a huge deal with Microsoft and ARK. Now with ARK 2, players will be thrust into a brutal new world of primitive survival against both beast and man, facing down the ever-present threats of hyper-realistic intelligent dinosaurs, aggressive alien fauna, and the exotic environments of an unearthly planet. Survivors will continue ARK's dramatic story of humankind's evolution in this next generation sandbox survival experience. Obviously, you guys know ARK 2 is going to feature Vin Diesel. He's logged it back then. He'd logged over 1,000 hours. But I saw a few people saying, "Oh, it's only 1,000 hours. That's like, you know, tiny numbers." But there was an interview not long ago from one of the co-founders or something, or someone that's high up in Wildcard anyway, who mentioned that Vin Diesel actually logged thousands of hours. So it's not just over 1,000 hours. Like when they say that, it's not just 1,000 hours. Apparently it's been thousands and thousands of hours into this game. We'll have more news to share in the near future about ARK 2. Obviously, you know, you guys know that already. That's going to be the thing that's going to be coming up. So let's hope when this came out, this news, let's hope this is 100% confirmed and it is true. I personally think it will be. I'm as I said, I'm 92% sure this will happen. I can't imagine, you know, we got the tiniest little bit of a sneak peek at ARK 2 at the Unreal Engine 5, little like kind of state of play to see where it is. But this is the exclusive. I know, as well as explained to you guys, it's not coming to PlayStation straight away. It might do sometime in the future, but for now, it's an Xbox exclusive. This is where they announce their biggest games. So let's hope for some big news. Sunday, 12th of June, make sure to jump into the stream. I cannot wait to do that for you guys, and hopefully we have some form of release date. The one final question I want to leave you on is, what would you prefer? Gameplay or a release date? Of course we want both, and I do think we do have a good chance at getting both, but what would you prefer? The gameplay or know when you're actually getting the game? Thank you very much for watching, guys. ARK 2's getting closer. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.